back. I I got it. I got it. Let me see if I can reach back here and get it. I actually got a different model. Here it is. Oh goodness. Here it is. I actually got a different model. For $10 more, I can get a faster processor speed, but I get only about 250 gigs of solid state drive. But for the $10, I'm going to use this laptop to render videos. That's the whole point. Um, I'll still use my other laptop. I'm just going to use this to render a lot of the Insta360 ONE X videos on the Insta360 Studio. Also the, what else? The GPX files for the telemetry data that I use Verb for. So let's get out of here. Oh. Okay, so let's get out of here. All right. I don't think anyone's behind me. Looking around. Always got to look around. That car really got close to me for some reason. All right, let's get out of here. All right, come on. Yeah, okay, excellent. All right. So just $10 more. Got a better laptop for video editing. That's what I'm usually doing it for. Not that I make a lot of money, but I just find every 2 to 3 years, you know, technology just gets outdated so fast. I remember these laptops used to at one point cost $1,000. Well, they still cost $1,000, but for what you're getting now, the technology, for a couple $100, well, what tax I end up paying about $422 or something like that. But again, for what I'm getting and what I'm going to be using it for, yeah, I'm not a gamer. I'm not going to be making gaming videos anytime soon. So, yeah. But I will be rendering videos, stuff like that. That's what I'm using it for. And so I talked to a salesperson, and I think Mirco Center, you know, very helpful, knowledgeable people. They seem to be doing better than Fry's. I could tell you that much. But I might be wrong on that. But I think they're doing better than Fry's. All right. Still working on a camera solution here, but anyways, it is what it is. That's all I gotta say. I forgot to put my glasses on. Oh well. Drive in the sun. Oh, totally did not see that guy coming out there. So, anyways, I'll probably be doing a hyperlapse here soon enough. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I'm liking Mirco Center over Fry's. I don't know what it is. Just I think they just have they seem to have better pricing, and they always have a lot of salespeople. Their showrooms and stores seem to be a lot nicer. Because I don't know if you noticed, but Fry's recently it looks empty out there. It looks Fry's looks kind of empty. So that's usually not a good sign. Oh, sorry. Need to turn left in here. That's usually not a good sign. When you have shelves empty at a store, not a good sign. That's a bad omen almost. Let me just stay in this lane for a little bit. Things can get kind of crazy out here sometimes. Good old Houston. Good old Houston. Anyways, now that I'm on the freeway, let's do the Star Trek thing. I love the Star Trek thing. You all know what I'm talking about. Jean-Luc Picard. What does he always do? All right. On my mark, warp, speed, engage. Alright everyone, welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that wonderful time lapse. Man, I finished all my beef jerky, man. Wow. I make great beef jerky. Now that I make beef jerky, oh, I'm not never buying beef jerky now. I still gotta buy the ground meat. I don't know if I'd actually grind my own meat. I don't hunt, so it's just way easier if I just go to the store and just buy me ground meat. So, like I said, I don't hunt. I thought about it, but I don't know. I got other things to do. I mean, I'll talk a little bit about survival and prepping and all that. There seems to be a flaw in that. Although if I'm wrong, then all those people who are prepping and doing all this other stuff, they're right, and yeah, you guys will survive and I'll be dead. But I think when you look at communities, societies, and the dynamics of how things work, it just doesn't all collapse the next day. Everything doesn't just shut down the next day. And if it does, again, then all those people who are preppers and like hardcore preppers and who are prepared and everything, you're gonna survive, and I'll probably won't. But you know, communities and infrastructure just don't shut down all of a sudden, unless it's cataclysmic, like doomsday cataclysmic kind of things. And I guess that's what most preppers are always anticipating, but the odds and percentages are so low. And even if it did happen, it's not all over the world at once. So humanity will still survive with or without you. I know that's kind of shocking and maybe mind-blowing that the world or humanity will survive whether you're around or not. Sometimes I think people are too into like fear of death, of their own death, I think ultimately. And sometimes I get into that as well. I get into a mindset of fear of death, which I think is healthy, but it could also become unhealthy to a point where you're prepping out of fear and not prepping for readiness, right? So I think there's some flaw into prepping, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really prep. I don't store food, because the infrastructure doesn't collapse, and if it does, it is cataclysmic to the point where even if you were prepping, you're just extending your life, the 1 or 2 or 3 years of food that you have. Things may get so cataclysmic that you may not be able to grow your own food beyond that point. And then what are you doing by then? You are literally hunting each other to survive. You're killing each other to survive. And do you really want to live through that? But then again, nobody wants to die, so for some people, you know, you'll be forced to live through it. It won't be pleasant. It won't be easy. But that's just in the area where the hardship or the cataclysmic event is happening. Other places may not have any cataclysmic event whatsoever, and ultimately, those areas will thrive and continue humanity's legacy. It's just that it will, for the affected people, your legacy may not continue. So there's a flawed thinking, and I know if it was me, I'd want to survive too. I'd want to survive, but we have to overcome our instincts sometimes. We have to come to our senses sometimes. So, but then again, if I'm wrong, hey, I'll probably be the first not to make it. And all those people who were ready and prepared, you're gonna survive. But infrastructure and systems just don't collapse suddenly unless catastrophic, to the point where even if you were prepped and ready, you may not even survive at all either. So that was all for nothing. Not trying to be a downer, but sometimes you gotta you gotta get real. Be real, be realistic. Sometimes fate is fate. Things happen. So instead of worrying about it, I just do my best. Anyways, I'm almost home. I got my laptop here. I got my laptop, and I'll be making videos. I'm gonna be rendering, hopefully rendering faster. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, hopefully, I don't know how many people really like my drive-alongs. It doesn't seem to get good search results on YouTube, but I like making them. They're fun. Gets me a chance to talk, lets you enjoy the scenery, and you know, see what it's like to drive if you don't know how to drive. Anyways, home sweet home. I'd probably hunker down before I start prepping, but I don't think communities are going to fall apart in the beginning. So you'll probably have enough of a chance to bug out and get out and go where you need to go. Then again, you know, we're talking about a first world country. Maybe in a third world country and a second world country, something like that would happen, but not in a first world country. And if it is, it's very temporarily, just a short time. Then the infrastructure comes back again and everything comes back to normal. So anyways, please like, share, comment. You know, if you have any input on all this prepping stuff, chime down in the comments. Till next time, everybody. Bye bye. I'm gonna back up here if you want to stick around for that. Yes, we have a constable that has moved in there. That's a rental house. I've seen, someone used to live there. It got sold, but now it's become a rental house. There's several houses here that are rent because people just come and go all the time. All right. All right, everyone. See y'all later. Bye.